Welcome back to that God Power channel. This is the channel where we're going to unlock the God Power that's laying dormant inside of you. But first, today, I want to talk about something that was really special and life-changing for me. This is an experience, I'm sure you could tell by the title, that literally changed my whole life. And it happened back in July. It actually happened on July 4th, to be exact. I remember it exactly. So what happened was, I was at a barbecue at my friend's house in Covina, California, and everybody was chilling. We were all drinking and chilling, and we were like, kind of turned at this point, and one of the dudes was like, yo, something DMT. Oh, that's crazy. It's a crazy experience. I'm like, what is DMT? If y'all had some of that shit right now, I'll try it. And he was like, well, you know what? You're in luck. And he pulled some out, and I'm like, whoa, okay. So this is not like a regular drug, and DMT is what I'm talking about. Dimethyltryptamine is what it's called, and it's not a regular drug. This is more so spiritual experience, and that's how a lot of people explain it. It's not just me who describes this substance as such. Like, it's not, it shouldn't be a recreational drug in my opinion, from what I experienced. But anyways, let's go into the experience. Before I took it, so we went inside the house, because we were outside first. We went inside the house, and his sisters like prayed over the room we were going into, and they saged it down. And he told me, he's like, hey man, look, this is what you're going to do. You're going to sit here and don't fight anything. No matter what you feel, do not fight it. Just let it happen. And I'm like, all right, cool. So he gets this little piece of foil, and puts the DMT. It's like a little, like, I don't know if it was like white or yellowish, but it was like a little powder looking thing. And he put it onto the foil, and then he put like a half of a 2-liter bottle on top of it, and they lit the foil so that it could create smoke. And so the 2-liter bottle filled up with smoke. And he was like, yo, when I say hit it, you get ready to hit it and hold it for as long as you can. And so I'm like, all right, cool. So I hit the smoke, and I held it. And as soon as I blew it out, blast the fuck off, literally, my brain blasted off. Let me try to put it into context. So soon as I blew the smoke out, I heard him say, lay back. And what his voice sounded like was this. Lay back, lay back, lay back, lay back. And by the time that many echoes happened, like, I was so lost. My brain, like, what was going on inside of my head was like, I don't know. I was like shooting through like space-time, and like through all these tunnels, and really fast. I couldn't see like really anything in detail, just shooting through. And I know that I was moving, but it was fast, like light speed or faster. And it was like through all this stuff. It felt like I was going inside of my mind instead of like out of my body. It was like inside of my head. Very weird. So I'm shooting through all these tunnels, and it was like really like vibrant type color looking tunnels, like but it's a lot of them, like billions. And eventually I come to a stop at this wall. And this wall is like a big old slab of stone. And on the stone, there's etched patterns in it. And the patterns are like zigzag patterns, but like vertically shaped zigzags. However, they don't line up with each other. So if you could imagine like zigzags, but not continuous, they don't line up with each other, but you could tell it's a zigzag shape. I stood at that slab for a second, and then I guess I floated at it. I don't know what the fuck. Then I went past it or through it or beyond it, and it was nothing but darkness. Literal darkness. And I'm like looking around and can't see anything. And I'm like, fuck, I just died off of taking some stupid ass drug. Like, damn, Quinn. Dumb. And so this is my thought process. Like, I'm like, shit. And can't do anything about it because you're already dead. You know what I'm saying? Or that's what I thought. I thought I was dead, so I couldn't do anything about it. Just like, darn it. But then the craziest thing happened. In that darkness, that void, there was a voice, and the voice said, "Hey Quinn, I'm out here with you too." And I was like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, this is what unconditional love feels like. Love is the only thing that's real. I'm the only thing that's real. You need to go tell everybody that." And I was like, whoa. And, this is not confusion. At this point, like, I don't have my physical body. So it's not like I'm judging anything the way that I would judge it with my five senses. This is more so of a knowing. So I knew what this voice was. I already knew, like, I'm familiar with it. And it was God. It was the voice of God that spoke to me and said, "Hey, yo, this is unconditional love. No matter how far you think you've gone, I'm still right there with you. No matter how dark it gets, I'm still right there with you. No matter how alone you feel, like in the void of billions of miles away from where you're used to being, I'm there with you." And so, having that understanding, like, I literally just started praying and talking out loud to God, like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, God. I've been doing this so wrong. Please forgive me. I did not know that, it was this real, and I've been only half believing before, and please forgive me," and all this. And when I came to, I opened my eyes, and my friends were back in the room, and I was telling them, I was ranting for a good 10 minutes, just telling them my experience, like how I met God. And God told me that love is the only thing that's real, and that nothing down here matters the way that we think it does, except love. And then we just went back to drinking like we were doing before. And it took me about a good 2-3 days to shake that feeling. Literally to this day, I still haven't shaken the I don't know what it is, fight or flight response from my body when I reminisce. Like, I can still feel that reality that I was in. And that was my first time in my whole life ever taking psychedelics. And I don't think I'll ever do it again. But the first time I ever took psychedelics, I actually took the strongest psychedelic known to man, which is DMT. Crazy. Luckily, I did get a good positive experience out of it, and I met God, and some things were confirmed in life for me. I do recommend it for all those who it calls. I don't recommend it for anybody looking for a fun recreational time, though. Other than that, thanks for listening to my DMT story and the story about when I met God. I just wanted to share that story with you guys, just so that you can understand that there really is something else beyond this reality that we're looking at right now. And if you had a hard time visualizing what I was saying, the closest visual that I've ever seen to this date, anybody get this experience like correctly, was in Doctor Strange, when the elder or the ancient one told him that he needs to open his eye. So I'll add that clip in right now. But thanks again for watching.
Open your eye. What is real? What mysteries lie beyond the reach of your senses? At the root of existence, mind and matter.
His heart rate is getting dangerously high.
He looks all right to me.
What's happening? This isn't real, this isn't real, this isn't real, this is...
Filled with malice and hunger. Dark places where powers older than time lie, ravenous and waiting. material universe is all there is. Who are you in this vast multiverse? Mr. Strange? Meet. Thoughts shape reality.
So if you like the content, please click the like button and subscribe, and also hit the bell if you want to get any more of my content, or if you want to get notifications when I put new content up. And always remember that you got that God power.
Loving the God power. I got the God power.
Tapping the source, calling the vibes. I just thank God I'm alive. I just thank God that